Hi, good people. Welcome to season 2 of TNT Show. Today we are talking about leadership. Should we participate or be in the leadership process? So Tabi, should us youths take part in the decision making of, where you are, like in an organization, in politics? Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think so, because lately I've noticed that there are so many youths who are taking part in the political, seats.
Yeah.
In governors, MCAs and all that. And I think, my question just has been what's the intent? What's the intent of these youth getting engaged in politics? Is it because they're interested in the decision making, as you're asking? The decisions that concern the youth, or is it just a matter of people who have been in political seats have been known to be rich and have money and drive maybe the best cars and all that? Is that the interest? Is that the motive why most youth are getting engaged? I'm not saying.
But it's a good thing they're getting engaged because, Kitab, you remember that song that, you always hear that the future
is for the youth.
It's for the youths. But that future never comes.
It has never.
Because those youths, we are not allowed, let me say we are not allowed, or we are afraid to take the first step to be in those political seats or in an organization to be in that, given that leadership role. We are afraid, to be like, no, Mr. because that is a lot of responsibility that is on you. So I think before we start judging them, we should first say thank you. At least you've taken that first step.
I understand. Actually, I really do understand you. What you're saying is really right, and I'm not even judging. I'm asking a question. It was a question, and I think I was just there and asking. Since many people are getting in political seats, they're so interested. I'm not saying youth getting in, desiring political seats is wrong. Yeah. Actually, it's a good thing because. Just as you've said, for a long time, most youths have shied away from these political seats, and we've been elected the same people over and over again. And these people are maybe old right now, and maybe they don't have the interest.
Ideas, they don't have
they don't have the interest of the youth at heart. That's what that's all true. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the youths who are getting in the political arena, what is your intention? I think that's my big question. What's your intention? And I hope that your intention is to cater for the interest of the youths, and also the interest of the Mwananchi at large. Because for a long time, really, we've known that so many people have gone to politics and have, the money that have been they were given for for building, or maybe for the people they're in for. Okay, the money has just disappeared. Corruption and all that thing. So I'm hoping that the youth that are there, that are going there, are going to make a difference. And that's my take. And I'm hoping that it's going to be different. Go there with new blood, new ideas. The interest should change. You are doing well, if you're taking part in any. And actually, it's also very important for also youth to get involved in other leadership positions. Yeah. It's not bad for you to want to be a CEO or an MD somewhere or whatever. It's not bad, But when you go there, you are going there with a different mentality, not just the same mentality, But bring something different on the table.
And I think for me, I feel. That we expect too much
from the youth.
Not even the youth. We expect too much from the leaders without actually knowing their mandates.
What's too much, Tracy?
What I mean is, you might, be in a leadership role. For example, you are an MCA. Let's talk about politics because you've gone to politics. You're an MCA. What is the mandate of an MCA? What is the mandate of the MP? You see, people just see you as an MP and they expect you to be giving them money. You get it, but as an MP, you're supposed to come up with laws, to govern us, policies, to change how our livelihood is. You're not supposed to be handing out money. that is not exactly your mandate. You get it? So with us, we do not take time to research on exactly what is the mandate of. If you get the MCA, what is the work of the MCA of that place? What he's supposed to do, or what is she supposed to do for you as the mwananchi, or for us? So if we get that and we're like, oh, by the way, Tabia aliingia hapo ndani and now she's changed, she's like, but did you understand what exactly Tabi is going to do? You see, did you exactly understand that? And also, I feel that even if we say about leadership roles with an organization, we have to understand, if you're the CEO, if you're the COO, what exactly is your mandate? What are you supposed to come up with that, please? And also, we have to change that narrative that if you're in a leadership position, you have to help your people if they're not qualified. Because I feel most people get into that leadership role, and now people like your brother, your sisters, your cousins, they're like, oh, Tabi is a CEO, oh, lakini hata hizi tupatia kazi, you get it? But if you're not qualified for that job, if you're not, you don't have the skills, the necessary skills for that job, sincerely speaking, even if you send me your CV, Tabi, I can't help you if you're not in that. You see, if you want to beat that that narrative that is out there, that if I am a CEO, if I'm a a managerial position, that I have to help you in a certain way. But if you're not qualified, there's so much I can do. There's so much I can do. I can refer you to another place that I feel you are qualified. Your skill set, your knowledge, what you have acquired can really enter. It can really be in a place where you can get
I get what you're saying, Tracy.
Yeah.
Actually, first of all, I'm thinking, people who are in politics, you've just talked about, people should be educated on the roles of every maybe political seat that is available out there. But for a long time, for the longest time, let's just be truthful. For the longest time, the people who have been given the mandate to go outside there and represent us. For example, if an MP is if you're MP, they're supposed to, at least bring to the ground like the basic amenity that maybe the people in that constitution or wherever place need. You understand?
Yeah.
Or constituency need. Right? So if someone is has been elected for 10 years. And the place they come from, there is no road. Like that these basics. You don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me that I'm an MP and I don't need to. I my work is not to construct roads.
Yes,
you understand?
It is not.
Okay, it's not. But you're supposed to make sure that the government knows that the roads that lead to where you go are bad, and they're supposed to be. You can't be there for like 20 years, 40 years. And nothing has happened, and you're telling me that's not your role. Okay, whose role? Okay, is it my role? Then what's your job then? We elected you to go there and represent us and bring these things there. We don't have even like what do you say? Electricity. We don't have like even the basic water. We don't have like hospitals in your area. And then you are there and you're telling me and then like when I look at your home, everything else is good. When you're sick, you go to the best hospitals. What about the people who elected you here? Okay? So as much as it's not like your job literally to construct the roads. But you are there to represent us and let the government know that we need these things and bring them to the ground. Okay? And something else we talked about, there's expectations that come to people when you Tracy, when you become a president right now.
see where you're going.
It doesn't matter whether I'm qualified to be your deputy.
You see where you went? See where you're going?
I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, these are the things that the society expect from us, and then at the end of the day it becomes pressure. It takes like a toll on you because everyone is coming to you like, okay, you are the CEO, you are like the MD in a certain company, and now all your sisters, all your cousins, all your relatives, all your friends, everyone who knows you, help me find a job, or maybe give me a job in this place. Okay, so at the end of the day, I think what you're saying is right, but when you're elected, for me, I think the only thing that I feel like maybe most youths, fail is because we're not saying, okay, I think last time we talked about mentorship.
Yeah, you did.
Mentorship is so good, by the way. It's good to be mentored, by the way. It's good to, you know, to run on another person's wheel.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, also, you're supposed to use your mind, all right? You're supposed to apply skills that the skills as a youth. And you're also supposed to listen to the youth and listen to the ground and know what is going on. Don't go there. You are a youth. Actually, there's so many youths who have gone to leadership, but with the old mentality.
Thank you.
You are a youth, but your mentality, the way you carry out things, like there's no difference between you
Yes.
and a 90-year-old man
Yes.
who, you know.
And that is why I was saying with leadership, like what you said about new ideas. You see, when you're hungry for power, you have those ideas. I don't know if when you're in school, you have this representative that they're running. They promise you
Like,
that they will change
Yeah.
your situation, and you're like, this man or this woman, he's very sincere. You see, for Akianza, he was very sincere.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, they
And then when they
acting like
enter-
everyone else.
Yes, because now the new idea, the systems that are there,
Yeah.
they're not helping them come with those ideas. They're not like, this system imekuwa hapa for more than 30
Yeah, this is how we
years.
do things.
This is how we do things. And
Yeah.
you're like, I need to change how things are, but you cannot, you don't have the manpower
Yeah, it's true.
to change.
To change what's there, what the system is there.
Exactly. So it doesn't even help you. It doesn't help you. And then people are like, oh, Tabi went there
Yeah, and did nothing.
and did nothing, and now she's coming back and telling us that, you know, she'll do ABCD, but people don't know behind
Behind the scenes, it's true.
Yeah, the system was.
Sometimes leaders who are in positions, by the way, let's just wait for them, that their hands are tied. You know,
Yeah.
you go to an office that maybe you are just a CEO, whatever, but at the end of the day,
There's a board of directors.
There's a board behind you. I'm
Yeah.
telling you that everything that you're putting down, like everything that is happening, every decision that you're making, has to be made by the board.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing you're doing is implementing the decision that have been made, and then everyone else is crying on you like, why, like we brought this to you, how come this not changing or all that. You also need to, you know, sometimes you also need, but at the end of the day, I think the organizations or the society should just create an environment that you know, youth can thrive, you know, even with their leadership.
Yeah.
Don't close the box. Let the cat outside the box. Okay, let us thrive in environments. Give us an environment that we can thrive.
Yeah.
We can bring in new ideas. You know, we can also let me do something and fail. Other than I didn't even try. Like I'm just applying everything that you told me to do.
Yeah.
I don't even have, you know, time, or I don't even have place to apply my, you know, my skills. I learned this in school, but I can't apply it here. Because you're telling me at the end of the day, this is how we do things here.
Yeah.
This is how we do things here. So Tracy, now that we're talking about, you know, leadership,
Yeah.
what are the qualities that you look for in a leader?
I think for me, when you are looking, truthfully, it's about honesty.
They need to be honest.
They need to be honest. Efficiency. They need to be efficient. I remember, I think it is one we were talking about. You have to be a good follower.
Yeah, to be a leader.
To be a good leader.
Yeah, in charge.
Yeah, and you see, if you're not a good follower, you cannot be a good leader. So for me, I think that efficiency, honesty, and also they need to be people that you can. What is the word? It's not they're people who are reachable.
Approachable.
Approachable, yes. They need to be approachable people. Yeah. For you?
For me, man, I think I prefer someone who someone who is willing to listen, at least a good listener. You see, you can't be a leader if you don't listen to the people you are leading.
Yeah.
Like
Listening skills, yeah.
Who are you leading? Who are you leading if you don't even know our problems? You know, it's our problems that put you in that position. You're solving a problem. You know, a leader solves a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So for you to lead, first listen to the people you are leading. I think this is really very important to, like, in both areas of leadership, both political and even commercial leaders.
Yeah.
You know, you just need to know, I mean, corporate leaders.
Corporate
leaders.
Corporate,
Sorry. You need to listen to the people that you are leading. Okay. If you, for example, you are a CEO, you can't be a CEO of an organization and you don't even know what's going on behind the ground.
True.
Okay, or you can't be an MP and you don't even know what's going on in a constituency. And actually, what happens most of the time is we elect an MP, they disappear for 5 years. Is it 5 years?
It's 5 years.
They disappear for 5 years and then come back to look for more votes. You don't even know how your constituents have been.
Yeah.
You don't know what they need. You know, you just disappear and come back. And we're saying, listen to us before you go to leaders. Okay. So that's something that, and someone also who has the desire to help other people.
Servant
Really?
leadership. Okay, there are different types of leadership.
You need to be that.
servant.
You know, just serve people. You know,
Yeah.
have the desire to serve people. Really, you can't be surely you can't tell me you are my leader and you don't even care about what I'm going through.
Yeah.
Okay. At least, you know, at the end of the day, we say, okay, people, society ask for too much from, you know, politicians. They need ask for money, they ask for what. But at the end of the day, you are up there, right? At least you can access most of the things that the constituents need. The people who are here on the ground need. Okay, so if they're coming to you and maybe, I'm not saying asking for money is good, but if you have something that you can give to, you can help. Maybe someone is in the hospital and they can't pay their hospital bills, okay? And you can help. Please be in that position. And in fact, you know, these people, it's not even because they are in leadership. They can access so many things. They are accessible. They can meet people who have like the resources that we need.
Yeah.
I'm in a hospital maybe, and I need like 1.5 million. I'm your constituent, Tracy. You are up there. You can meet many people who can even fundraise, who can do many things. You know, just have the desires of your people at heart. Just feel the pain.
But okay, yes, there's that. And also I feel like when you put it like that, don't you think you might have the heart, but how many people will you help when you have that? Because you forget, there's a lot of people under you. And I feel like you have to create a policy, or you have to come up with a policy to help them, basically. Because so many people right now
we'll be expecting from you.
I know what you're saying, from you.
The
And then now you don't have that capacity, you don't have that money to do it, but you have policies that are in place, or for you have constructed a hospital that is near you that can get those needs that you have at that moment, and bills have to be paid. But you see, if you have those policies that are helping us, helping the Mwananchi, helping the citizens, it will be easier than that person asking you for 1.5 million, and then another person asking you for 1.5 million, and another person. Because trust me, if you help one person, multitude of people will come.
Actually, you see, when I talked about, you know, helping, it didn't mean like you give like the 1.5 million that is needed. At least what I meant is like at least take part.
Okay.
You know, it can be 1.5, but you can help us with something, right? Or it maybe, you see, it can be as simple as, you know, just spreading the word outside there, you know, talking to your people and like, okay, I have this person who needs this and that. Policies are good. Policies are good. And actually that's I think the most important thing. But you see, it's like, you know, it's like you're saying, let's have a kitty, you know, maybe in a way that I understood you.
Okay.
We need 1.5.
Yeah.
But now let's have a kitty maybe in my constituency where we'll be putting money, and in case someone needs money, then we can get it from there. You understand? But at the end of the day, it's a matter of, for me, it's a matter of taking part. Do something. And I know at the end of the day, you cannot help everyone, Tracy.
Yes.
Even if you just up there, you can't help everyone. But at least show that you are doing something. Don't disappear for 5 years and then come back and then start telling me, oh, you know, I can't help everyone. What do you mean? Yeah. Let's see you at least helping, you know, bursaries. Make sure that they're available.
Yeah.
Do something. Make sure that, you know, social amenities, these things are available, you know. But don't just sit somewhere, you know, and say, okay, I'm waiting. I'll come back, and then after 5 years, we want the servant leadership. For me, I'm for the servant leadership.
Okay.
It's not a matter of just taking positions and, you know, feeling them. And that's, I think, when we began the show, we talked about, you know, youth who are joining leadership.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, it's not bad. Actually, the move you're taking is so bold. It's a bold move. But what you're saying
Courage.
is,
It is very courageous.
It takes courage for you to do whatever you do.
Yeah.
But even if it's just as simple as being an MCA, you understand? But at the end of the day, listen to your people. You know, be a servant leader. Be a servant leader. That's what we all need, right?
Yes, I tend to agree more on that. But I feel that there are different types of leadership. There's servant leadership. There's, you know, people who are, what is it? Authoritarian. Yes. And then there's also, you know, democratic leadership, where people vote for, they choose who to elect. There's that is monarchy, that's, you know, the king
like
and all
decisions,
that.
even before decision is made. Actually, when it comes to,
There are different types of leadership. That's what I'm
so
saying.
in the leadership, even a leader can decide how they want to lead.
Yes.
For example, you can be elected. Maybe whoever you are elected, you are an MD or whoever, and you decide, okay, for me, I'll use democratic type. Okay, so before I make a decision, maybe you guys will have to, you know, bring in your idea, and then we. But we have authoritarian. They decide, man.
It's decisions are made from the top.
And then the rest of you, you can just follow whatever we are saying. You understand? But whichever kind of leadership that you take, it depends also with the environment and with the time, with everything that you decide. But make sure that you know, the people who are under you are not really, they don't feel like they're being trampled on.
Yeah.
They feel safe. They feel really you deserve to be their leader.
Yeah, and they take pride in saying, you know,
you are their leader.
And not like.
But at the end
Have
of the
you
day,
met this
also,
person?
Tracy, but at the end of the day, also, we're not saying that a leader, you are supposed to impress people. Actually,
no.
Being
It's
in
not
a
about
place of
impressing.
leadership is very difficult. You know, most of the time, not many people are going to like you at the end of the day. Not many people are going to like whatever you are doing.
Yeah.
But as long as you are doing the right thing, then I think you can be at peace.
Yeah. It's all about knowing if you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
What is your motive?
Yeah.
For you being a leader, what is your motive? So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please like, comment, subscribe to our channel. Help us reach to 50 subscribers by the end of this month. I hope you are sharing. If you're not, share this broadcast. Share it with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. Share it. Help us, okay? Guys, help us to reach to 50 subscribers. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.